Welcome to 5 Minutes of Peace, a time for you to reflect, recharge, and renew. 5 minutes to awaken something within yourself. Created by thepeaceroom.love. Here is today's message for you. Today's book passage is from Animal Reiki, How It Heals, Teaches, and Reconnects Us with Nature by Angie Webster. Chapter 3. Why How We Connect Matters. When we practice Reiki with people, many of us tend to think of it as something that we do. But with animals, Reiki practice is much more about simply being an open and compassionate presence with what is. We don't judge what the animal is experiencing, how they are living, or even any illness or pain they may have. Whatever their situation is, we simply hold space with an open awareness of the animal, and we allow Reiki to flow. We have to let go of any ideas about what we think the animal's life should look like, or what the outcome of our treatment will be. This can be a very challenging thing for many people, yet it is the prime directive of Animal Reiki. It is important to be connected to our hearts in love during an Animal Reiki session, just as it is during a session with a person. Because animals are so aware of energy and emotions, it is more important than ever that we develop this connection and that we are aware of our own emotional energy during a session. But we typically think of love as a state of attachment and need. When we practice Reiki, especially Animal Reiki, it is important to practice loving kindness. We want to open our hearts in such a way that we share a warm and sincere connection that is a simple wish for their well-being. We hold them in respect and regard, whatever their current outward appearance, and without need for them or their situation to be different. This is the love we practice with Reiki. Animals will pick up on every emotional signal from you and from their environment, so we want to be in a state where we are simply resting in this loving and healing energy. When we allow our emotions, ideas, or needs to enter the scene, we drain ourselves, put strain on the animal, and limit the possibility that Reiki will be received at all. You have probably heard the saying that animals can smell fear. I'm not sure if they smell it, but they definitely sense it, along with a great many other emotions. If love is the energy coming from your heart, it will calm their fear, sadness, or anger, and it will be healing to whatever their needs are. If fear, anger, sadness, guilt, or pity is the energy coming from you, then this will only upset them. It will detract from any healing practice you would like to share with them. In many cases, the animal will refuse to receive Reiki from you. Some may become agitated or even attack. Others may simply run away or hide. I want to make a special note about guilt, pity, and their counterpart, self-righteous anger. It can be easy to get caught in these emotional energies when working in a healing capacity, and that is especially true when working with animals. Some even have the mistaken belief that it is their duty to feel guilty or angry for the condition of those who suffer, or to feel pity for them. They mistake these things for compassion and therefore believe it is part of healing. This is not only unhealthy for the person offering healing, but also for the one receiving it. When we relate to someone through the emotional energy of guilt, the healing is no longer about them. It is about us. We feel we are responsible for their path or their healing in some way. That disempowers them. Our goal as a Reiki practitioner is to hold space for them and to come into their own healing energy and balance. We don't and can't do it for them. We can only be with them as their system shifts into a state of resonance. That is why it is so important for us to be in resonance first. This is how we create the space for them. Thank you for listening, and thank yourself for taking 5 minutes of peace. We are all connected on the path of love, service, and peace for ourselves and others. We're glad to be together with you on this path. And if you would like to know more about the Peace Room and our Reiki treatments, crystal healings, training sessions, and certification workshops, go to www.thepeaceroom.love. Join us here again whenever you need 5 minutes of peace.